Actions continue to trail the announcement of a cybersecurity levy on electronic transfers. The House of Representatives has stepped down a motion seeking to suspend the levy. Lawmaker representing Darazo, Ganjuwa constituency of Bauchi State, Manu Soro, who moved the motion at today's plenary, explained that considering the current living conditions of Nigerians, the levy will be an additional burden. The Speaker, Abbas Tajuddin, prevailed on the sponsor to step down the motion, as the leadership was already in talks with appropriate government officials.
That the fund management model may be defective and inefficient and subject to leakages, as the Office of the National Security Advisor is a political office with no mandate and requisite to manage revenue accruals. The House resolved as follows. 1. To call on the CBN, the Central Bank of Nigeria, to reverse the issuance of the said circular and discontinue the process of implementing the National Cybersecurity Levy with immediate effect.
Former DSS Director Dennis Amachree joins me live from the United States for more on this development. Mr. Amachree, thank you for joining us on TVC News at 10. The 0.5% levy from online transfers, we understand, is to fund the national cybersecurity efforts managed by the Office of the National Security Advisor. Help us understand what do you think these funds are meant for?
Thank you very much for having me. You see, these funds is not a strange fund. Other countries, even in the United States here, they have those levies. But the point is that maybe people are worried that it is coming at the wrong time. Otherwise, funds like this are used to fund cybersecurity infrastructure, and then, of course, for research. You know, there's a lot of research to be done in cybersecurity, and then, of course, it will provide resources for incident response. Remember when we had the undersea cable was cut, you know, and we almost were cut away from the whole world. One thing we have to realize is that we are in the cyber world now. This is global, you know, global security. And we should be able to have money to take care of our cyberspace.
The question is also how, because we're talking about the newly enacted 2024 Cybercrime Prevention Amendment Act and how that skipped majority of the people while the lawmaking was ongoing. But if you ask the average Nigerian, they're saying this is one charge too much when you consider the many other charges that the banks take advantage of. There's the stamp duty charge, you talk about the SMS fees, there is the value-added tax. What do you make of the timing, and do you think an adjustment can be made in this regard?
I think the timing is okay, but I agree that there is too much levy on Nigerians at this time. You know, we have even electronic transfer fee, you know. We have stamp duties, SMS charges, VAT, all kinds of charges. I would suggest that some of these charges be converted into the cybersecurity levy, because when you come to think about it, the banks are just making a lot of profit in these very bad times. Even was it yesterday or 2 days ago, UBA declared, you know, profits. You know, so what we should do, and let everybody, you know, enjoy from it, the cybersecurity levy is very important. But if we want to still get it, we should cut off some of these charges that the banks are giving to people, because some of them does not make any sense. I have not done any SMS, but I'm getting SMS charges every month, you know. And then, of course, you have electronic transfer charges. Remember that most Nigerians are cash-based. It's a cash-based society. So what are we talking about? You know, so we should, you know, readjust it and know where it is, instead of just brushing it under the carpet and saying that it's not necessary, because it is very necessary, but we need to use it properly.
From our DSS Director, Dennis Amachree, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you for having me.
Meanwhile, organizers